Good day, good people. I'm Dr. Omakura, as you all know me. I welcome you back again on my YouTube channel, the Secret Room Podcast with Dr. Omakura. As I mentioned on the previous episode, I'll be having a co-host. So, like I said, today I'm joined by my co-host. Myself, personally, I call her Shezi. But I think it will be the best if he and I herself can introduce herself so that you can know her. Over to you, Shezi.
Hey there, the Secret Room podcast listeners. I'm thrilled to be here today on this episode as your new co-host. My name is Nqobile Shezi, Udlaba, Shuglas, Nomiya, Udludle, Uskananda. Most people call me Uma Shezi, like he said, but some call me Uskananda. I think first and foremost, it's very important for me to take this opportunity to actually, angazi noma ngimbiza umphathi, noma ngimbiza colleague, yabo. But I think
Colleague
it's
is fine.
very important for me to actually take this opportunity and acknowledge the fact Yoguti, he has given me this opportunity. I mean, he would have chosen anyone out there to work alongside with him as his new co-host. So I think Ngiyabonga Kulu for actually believing in me and choosing me to be working hand in hand with you as your new co-host. I think he leaves to tell me Ngelinye Ilanga as to why he specifically chose me for this role, or rather this responsibility of working with him as a co-host. Yeah, man, there's nothing really much about me. Ngintombazane njena esuka eThekwini, kupha eThekwini ngisuka eNtuzuma elokishini. I was born there. So yeah, ngiyintombazane nje eyiphumela emakhaya eKZN, nothing much. Not really emakhaya, elokishini.
Which is good.
Cause no, hayi, elokishini mafethu. Ngiphuma elokishini. So yeah, I think that's a brief description of who I am, where I come from. Yeah, uzongitshela if there's anything that I need to clarify or that you need to know about me, the background or whatsoever. So
For
yeah.
now, I think it's fine. You told people who you are, where you come from, but before you can continue, ne?
Okay.
You can remember this thing.
Oh,
I'm using
okay.
your language.
Oh,
For now,
bam.
yes.
Okay. You don't
Well,
say bamba. We say bam. You
oh,
know.
Ibam.
Ehe.
Thank you. I will also teach you Venda. It's
Aye,
fine.
no problem. Doyamba chivenda.
For now, man, we'll have to
Okay.
toast to co-hosting,
Okay.
partnership, and I think we'll have a long journey. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm
Terasine?
looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if we can open it tomorrow. I don't know. Mar ish. It's fine. I don't know
Cheers.
if chess, ne?
Okay. Cheers.
Co-hosting, ne?
To new beginnings,
Yes.
success.
Yes.
Ushaphela now.
Ngirishi.
Ushaphela now.
That's your pose.
Okay. Hey, Osho lutho mphathi.
I will say ish. It's pink.
Because I have
It's
nails
pink.
on.
Oh, you've got nails on.
Yeah.
By the way, after that, you'll have to tell me how is life that side of the landing, because I heard there's a lot going on that side.
What is it that's going on
Oh,
that
I
side?
heard
Because
there.
you must specify, I guess, when you ask questions.
Barry, this one, what is a beer? This one,
Really?
smelling like that one of Chateau. I don't know.
I thought you don't drink alcohol. So
I don't drink
know the
maragir.
smell?
I know the smell.
Oh, okay.
I heard already say what there, because I heard already there are cars that parks outside there at the landing.
Okay.
So, but I know we have been staying there. I think now it's almost a year.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we have had something, or you know something, or maybe you can just give me something, because even now I wanna know what is going on at that side of the landing.
Yeah, I don't really, I'm not quite sure if I get it. There are cars parking there. I think she was specific ukuthi Joanna know ukuthi suke ibhakeleni,
Yeah.
suke kwenzakalani.
That's
or
what I
what.
like about you.
I mean, it's hawu ngingayibeka kanjani? Iy'moto suke y'pakile zisuke zizobona abantu. I can't
Abantu.
really specify ukuthi kanjani.
I'm a students.
Hawu.
I'm a students angithi.
No, zisuke zizobona abantu mhlampe umngane wami ungivakashele with the car. You understand into engishoyo? oh, my boyfriend has a car, we are driver, ungivakashela uzongibona, you know. Kuhlukile, you know.
So Mara, this thing of dating people with cars as like you are a student, you are dating someone with got car. Do you think that thing is a nice move or I don't know? I just want to know how come you're a student, and I'm sure if your father that time he doesn't even have a car or a license, but you are dating a student or you are dating someone who owns a car. Do you think it's a nice move?
But then, amount it's a nice move, and totally actually, because if I'm approached by somebody, it's just an example, guys. If I'm approached by
Just an
somebody,
example.
how I'm giving a brief example. I would say, but using an example. If I'm approached by someone who has a car, and I kind of like that person as well, akusho ukuthi lowo muntu sekuthi umuntu omdala. I can get approached by someone that has a car, kodwa sokuthi umuntu akhona ungishiya just with a few years, mhlampe 2 years. If I'm 20, mhlampe nina 25, thole ukuthi ube nenhlanhla yokuthi akwazi ukuthola imoto at an early stage of his age. So akusho into etheni, and the comparison of comparing them nobabami and I think it's just you being a bit petty about it.
Mara, let's be honest. As you are a human being, Mara, I don't think it's nice for you to date someone who's got a car. And that time, all your parents, they don't even have a license. You are insulting your parents, if I want to put it in the right way. Mara, the students, they are busy there. Some, they're dumping their boyfriends for abantu banezimoto, all those things. But it's fine. I know, like, you're trying to hide, but it's fine.
No, I'm not hiding anything, but we must be open-minded about it, right?
Okay.
It does not mean it's everybody that dates somebody that has a car. Like you said, you perceive that person as somebody who's older than them. You classify them as I'm a blesser. Like I said, you can date somebody who has a car, but Tulismutokona is in the same age group as you. And then Nakona, but love does not, that knows no age or namnyaga. You know, utando has nothing to do with with umnyaga.
Over next time, next time I think you will have to find another mic.
Yeah.
We'll give it to someone. No, it's fine. That one, it will be the topic of another day.
Like, you mean somebody in what? I'm not following.
We'll give someone here.
Uh-huh.
Sharp. We'll give someone a mic. Then she will speak. Well, she's sitting there.
Okay.
Sharp is fine. Mara, and I heard you mentioned something about blessers.
Yeah.
Something
No.
about blessers.
Okay.
Blessers.
Mhm.
Blessers. Abanye, they call them blessers. Abanye, they call them like Nizibizan. Let me not say Nizibizan. What do they call them?
Uh-huh.
Those people like the old ones, one in car, big cars.
I
Oh well,
will.
Mara, have to be honest. I think those people, most of them, man, car.
But then ubuza mina ukuthi sibabizani abantu abadala.
Oh, no, babiza abantu abadala.
Hawu, umuntu omdala akuthiwa umdala.
Mara, abanye babiza baby, sweetie, daddy.
Abantu abazwana nabo. It's basically that person must be seeing that person. Because I can't call somebody I'm not seeing, oh baby. Uma ngithandana nomuntu ngizombiza baby. But if I'm not dating the person, then like say no baby. When they get short.
You know that app called Tinder?
Tinder. Is if I'm not mistaken, it's those online dating type of apps. I think I've heard of it, but I don't really know it because I've never really been part of it. But I know there's abo online dating apps. I think Tinder is one of them. Yeah, I think I know it, but I don't know how it
Mara,
works.
do you think those things works, Mara?
Amara, there's no limitations to finding love. If you want to explore channels to find love and the online platform is a platform that you'd want to explore at that particular moment, then I think it's effective. You get people, I'm a couple from TikToks that get married, abahlangane go Tinder. So it's effective for some people it's not. Because some people get catfished and it's umuntu ayiportray as umuntu ongasiyena in that profile yakhe. Thola ukuthi it's now time to go on a date with a person mawufika uzothamba kukhora ufake isithombe sakhe lapha mase ngifika lapha kudate akusasiyena, you know. But for some people it is actually effective.
Mara, do you know, according to the way I see things, those apps, I think they're not good because I think they're promoting this thing of kidnapping, human trafficking, those things. Because most of girls, I can put my picture, maybe I can put someone's picture there, ask you out, let's go on a date, maybe mukopane.
Yeah.
If you never want to, let's have mukopane, send someone for bold, then come and pick you up. You go there, you find someone, they kidnap you, and just because now we don't know, we won't say Ori she was kidnapped because she loved. Now can say Ori they love things. Those people.
Yeah. But as I'm saying, Luti, for some it's effective, for some it's not. Because you get some that actually do get married, get good partners, Bameningane and all that. Then for some they get catfished by like you say, kidnapping, it promotes such things. But so it goes hand it's a debatable type of thing that people can sit down and actually engage around it. In terms of Luti, is it really effective or like kuna pros and cons to it? Let's just put it like that in the simplest terms.
In
Yeah.
Namara, I think it's best if you can just remain single for the past 5 years young.
Cha ngiyabona uzela ngale ngqondo yokuthi kanti sizoshayela yini emgaqweni uziyeke nakuma-online. It makes sense. That's your own yabo point of view
You are
about
struggling
it.
to get love. Kuri, you can even create an app, an account for Umujolo.
But it's just for experience. I mean, it's channeling other channels to find love. Experience.
I once heard this other girl saying, Uri, yeah, now she created that account for Ukuti. I want that person to take me out on a date. I was like, hmm.
For her own benefits. I mean,
To look like she's trying to tell us, Uri, she can't even afford herself.
it's
Uri, she have to find someone. Find someone. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
You know what I've noticed about you?
Eh,
It's like you have this strong point of view about girls, especially varsity girls. You have this strong view about them. And it makes me wonder if you have so much experience in Gabor. But then, yeah, it's a story for another day, I
Mara,
guess.
even the life they live, these people, it's not even make sure. Mara, let's be honest. These people, the life they live, is not make sure.
Elaborate.
On a person is telling Mori, I created that app or that account for that
Yeah.
app for just to get someone who will take me out on a date, which means she's trying to tell us, Ori, even my parents can even afford me, even myself, I can't afford myself, so I have to look for someone who will afford me. Or like, she's even insulting herself. But imagine someone have to tell Mori, that app I'm doing. Others, they find love. They like those ones.
Exactly.
Mara, what about who don't find love? So you have to go and find
But
another
then,
dating app.
fun and lento with dating somebody who you met on the streets, like uhamba. It's some works out, amanye it doesn't work out. Yeah, but it's now fun and nomuntu osesikoleni. Being in a relationship with someone who is a student, let's say. Kunama relationship that actually do work out, kunamanye that don't work out. Same thing as online dating. The only difference is how the people met. How do you guys meet? Yona, that's the only difference.
Kuri, you'll end up approaching us. Kuri, the way, Kuri, I get you're feeling
Aye.
so you'll end up approaching a boy, RA. Boy, must give me numbers. Me and you must date. Kuri, that girl, she failed the online. Now she have to come back. I get it. Boys didn't approach her.
Mhm.
She went online. Even online, it didn't work out. She have to come back here.
So when your point of argument is that you saying that Amatomolane do not have as much self confidence as they're supposed to have, to a point whereby they end up wanting to go extra mile to find love. But then is there something wrong? Oh no, so sad. Love is beautiful. Love is a beautiful thing.
Remember, or even biblical. If I wanna be a pastor for just a second, it's when the time is right, the Lord will
Make it happen.
So
Yeah.
even when the time is right, God will give you a perfect partner. You don't have to go online. You don't have to go approach boys. You don't have to go wearing short things so that boys can find you attractive. No.
But remember, kunente esibiza. Yes, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. When the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. Ang pigi lokho, yes. But in tengipiga is most option when you're still in your youth, yeah, but it's very much important ukuthi wenze izinto while you're still in your youth, you know, to avoid ukuthi uma usumdala. It's only now on my 40s I want to start doing your online dating. Whilst I had that time, yokuthi in my 20s, in my early 18s, 19s, you know, I should do all those. I'm not saying do it in an irrational manner. Lelo ukuthi awuyiphathi vele ukuyiphatha kahle nokuyihlonipha is very important.
Yes.
But experience nakhona is also important. When I say experience, I'm not talking about ukuthi uyiveze wenzeni cha. Just experience.
Yes.
Mangifila sengathi no, sengikhathele ukushela emgaqweni. Let me try the online platform in a proper way, in a proper manner, ngendlela ehloniphekile. I'll do that. I'll try the online dating platform. uma ukuthi iyangisebenzela ngizozama futhi enye, you know, ama-speed dating. Angeke we have speed datings nowadays whereby you sit down. No, angeke, but there's a show, there's a podcast about speed dating. Yeah, whereby they blindfold you, you talk to a person without seeing them, and then they unfold you. That's speed dating.
That one
Yabo?
pop up balloon.
Into kanjalo. Sikhona yabo into engishoyo. So nje it's really about experience. Imagine sekuthiwa uMakhura, uDr. Makhura una 50 cabanga. Sesikubona ku-speed dating lapha, 50 years old. Something you would have done now njengoba usho ukuthi ushimile. By the way, umphatha kanantombi bafethu umesho.
Mara, more let's talk.
Yeah.
You mentioned about youth,
Yeah.
Youth were talking about people who are still young. By the way, I heard you mentioned something about youth. So I was with the chairman of young people here.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you watched that episode.
Yeah, I did.
Since you are a former treasurer of the campus, I think it's the best if you can just give us clarity of what he said when he said you were useless.
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
just a woman
yeah.
on top doing nothing. I heard her now she's the treasurer general. We're in danger. I'm putting
Okay.
we're in danger. So can you please just give us clarity? What can you say when you say other campuses were receiving food vouchers? The main campus of Shanguve, then here people nothing was happening.
Yeah.
During that time of Isaac and what?
No, I think you know, we should acknowledge this podcast is not only to dwell in issues that has to do with relationship. We also deal with issues that are actually concerning students, you know, issues that students are facing at campus. So he touched upon that, yes. And you know what's the funny thing? I laughed when I was watching that episode because I was like, Maralita, we are disappointed because I mean, if he did a proper research, he'd understand that being a treasurer, you have everything iqala kuwena that's concerning finances. So at our campus, we had 55 plus students that were defunded. And I guarantee you, even if you can go to that Office of Financial Aid office, those students were receiving those AMA 500 to support them since they were defunded. You know? So I think it's very important to go to masses when you're called to a podcast. You must first do proper research before we stipulate things that are not there. Yeah, but I don't want to dwell much in it because I don't want to sound as if I'm being cocky whatsoever.
Yeah.
So now chairman must go back and do his research. I'm sure he's never been to the Office of Financial Aid office. Hence, I'm just saying. I mean, if he once went there, he would understand and know Uguti, those students who were how many students were defunded and how many of them were actually given the 500 and if they actually were. Because when I led, I knew ukuthi isikhathi sami bengisazi and I knew they were receiving those food ama 500 to support them during their struggle and I knew ukuthi how are they getting them. So yeah, I think you should go visit that office and actually inquire. I think uzothola lapho impendulo yakhe yabo. Thank you, sure. So chairman, next time please before you stipulate something, make sure that you get your facts straight. Now with proper evidence that you've get it. So we office of financial aid office, yabo? Yeah.
So when you're trying to tell him whatever the chairman was saying when he said when you are just a woman on top doing nothing, he was just trying like to get attention.
No, obviously I can't speak on chairman. I'm not a chairman, by the way. I'm not uskekete.
Yeah.
He's got every right to express how he feels. It's his own perspective. If he feels like I'm a leader that's not capable, that is on him. I can't really justify it or try and protect it or try and explain it. The perspective, yeah, he feels like I'm a woman on top doing nothing, but then me now all I can say that my work speaks for me. I don't need to say much. I don't need to blab and say izinto eziningi. Kodwa mina into engisebenzela umsebenzi wami anginaso isikhathi lokho ngiyichaza futhi ngilokho ngihamba ngicela ukuthi oh no sengisiza umuntu kanje, oh no ngenza kanje nakanje. I think my work speaks for me. Hence I was able to be where I am. Ngizame futhi ukuthi ngiqhubekele phambili. Very much grateful, humbled about izinto esengi-accomplishile and whatsoever. So mina, I'm not a person that speaks much, but my work speaks for me. So yeah.
So by the way, I want even myself I wanna clarify something here. Nqobile or Shezi, she's not representing any political structure. Even myself, I'm not representing any political structure. Me and him, as we are sitting here, we are working. So there is no way she will speak bad about EFF just because I fall under EFF, and there is no way I will speak bad about her because she fall under her. Men here were a team. She's my co-host and the host. So whatever you will say, she was just giving clarity, just because she she thought it is necessary for her to give clarity because he said she was just a woman on top doing nothing. I'm not saying okay chile. She's
No.
not a kitchen.
No.
I know her. She's not a kitchen. She was just
No.
giving clarity for next time for someone who will be invited.
Yeah.
Who could the iron
Proper research
yeah,
before stipulating things. Yeah.
So by the way, she was just giving clarity because I heard it because she mentioned something about you. What. While we were still on that issue of campus,
Yeah.
many students were excluded first semester. I don't know because of what happened.
Yeah.
To find the first year being excluded first semester
Mm.
because some of the people now that just here at campus enjoying money. I don't know if you're excluded first semester you still receive an extra. You give me clarity on that one. I don't know, but most of them they're excluded. I don't know what makes them being excluded because they're still young, new brain, they're still university.
Yeah.
But they're excluded. Nqobile, honey, what is happening?
No, man. I think if you look at this thing, it goes in so many ways. In ama roots amaning, I'm gonna give you scenarios. Ngumuntu othanda ukukhuluma scenarios. I'm coming from a very strict background whereby ekhaya I was not given that much. Guys, it's an example. Ngiyacela, it's not based on me. It's just an example. I'm coming from a background whereby ekhaya I'm not given as much freedom as as a girl or as a human being. Ngiyafika-ke la emazweni where nobody's watching me. I don't have curfew. Nobody's telling me what to do at what time. So that thing, I think it gets to us as abantu ukuthi no, akekho uma ozothi mina, are you back? No, you're not allowed to go out. No, do this and do that. So freedom, I think it somehow gets to us that we misuse it. We tend to forget ukuthi the main reason why we're here is academics. Yabo? Yes, there's life outside academics. You need to balance your academics, your social life, your don. But I feel like we tend to overdo it. Hence, you find it ukuthi I am partying from Friday to Sunday, neglecting my books. Monday I'm writing because I thought I was gonna balance. But then as far as ngabantu kunabo natural born clevers, and then kunabantu who are natural born average people, and then kunabantu who are hard workers, people that need to put in more effort in order to achieve whatever they need to achieve. And then you find peer pressure as well is one of the factors that affects us as abantu. Peer pressure, ngiyafika e-university, ngihlangana nabangani, yabo sengifuna nami ukufitha ini and whatsoever. So peer pressure is also one of the pointers that actually affect us, yabo. I get easily influenced. So as aphuma chomi namhlanje, hayi chomi, obvious. There's no way ngiyasala. We actually going, yabo. So there's so many factors that you find yourself ukuthi you become excluded. Uqeda ukufika uwenza unyawo wokuqala. It's factors like peer pressure, freedom, not being able to balance your social in your academic life. There's so many factors that people can tell you about it. No, we now as a person.
Yeah. And also friendship, ne?
Yeah.
Bad
Peer
friends,
pressure.
bad
Yeah.
friends.
Bad
Like,
influence and whatsoever.
hmm,
And wanting to fit in.
and those people they're evil. Hey, you find someone telling her let's go and groove when she knows she was studying the whole week. Afraid that let's go and groove. She knows Rory. Monday we are right here.
They used to do that even in high school, primary school. So lutho ufunda ngathi umuntu ish nami siyafana ngifunda kanti umuntu akalalanga.
The evil people. The evil people. Yeah. We're dealing with evil people. She knows Rory.
Yes.
Before I forget, I almost forget to ask you because now always when I'm having someone in the podcast, I always ask them to give us and also the viewers word of the day. So, Shezi, can you also give us word of the day?
Oh, okay. How? No, it's fine. Okay, ngizoyisho ngesiZulu because I think it's going to sound more understandable ngesiZulu.
Yes.
Angeke bakuthande bonke asiyona imali.
Yes. Yes. guys, that was it from me and Shezi, Nqobile Shezi, Dr. Makura. I would just like to thank you for supporting, subscribing, viewing. So once again I would like to welcome Shezi. Me and her were always talking, but I just wanted to welcome her again. So you can just give them a bit of view, Shezi, my co-host.
No, man, thank you so much. I'm very thrilled to be part of this podcast and looking forward to, the future and what the future holds. Carry on subscribing, viewing, liking, commenting. Ningakhohlwa, it's the one and only Secret Room podcast la ePolokwane campus. So please do the right thing. Haman lapha ku YouTube no offer. Mbukele, ni comment. Do the right thing, man.
Cheers. See you on the next episode, guys.